Hi, this is Becky with Miss B Group Travel. Throughout the month of February, I will be doing daily 2-minute travel tips. So, if this is your first time joining us, please do consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. So, continuing on the topic of travel insurance, today just a brief intro into the different types of travel insurance. So, there is single policy travel insurance. As the word says, it is mainly for single or solo travelers, and if you're making a single trip and you just want to get yourself covered for this trip. It's a little bit more expensive than the whole annual trip, but if you're somebody who doesn't travel that much, there's no need for you having an annual trip if you don't need it. Okay, the second type of trip, because we're based in the UK, there is actually a UK holiday cover, because I've noticed a lot of companies that provide travel insurance to us here don't cover the local. So when you're checking for your travel insurance, make sure you check that it's a UK travel insurance or it covers you when you're in the UK. There is also group travel insurance, something that I know about because I do run a girl group company called Miss B Group Travel. So group travel insurance is very important for you and your group and certain activities that you'll be undertaking. You obviously have to be leaving from the same country, and obviously there's a bit excursions in there of where you're both all staying together and the activities that are undertaken, but it's certainly something to look into. Right now, we have a lot of new companies now are doing an over 65 or over 70 travel insurance. A lot of the traditional travel insurance companies here don't provide, a lot of them don't sort of cover people over that age. So there's a specialized group of payments for people who are over 65. That way it helps them to cater and specialize to their needs. Obviously it's a little bit more expensive, but definitely if you're traveling with an elderly person and you've got insurance, you would need to look around, shop around and get them one for their age group so that everybody is covered. There is also backpackers insurance. Now, because backpackers normally go away for more than 8 to 12 months at a time, so they definitely need a specialized different travel insurance to cover them, because most of the traditional ones, again, if you have to read your terms and conditions, but a lot of them will say they will cover you if you're out of the country or at that destination for about 90 days. There's also winter sports cover, which is not covered in your traditional costs because those sports is an activity. So please make sure if you're going to be undertaking some winter sports, don't assume that your traditional cover is going to cover it. There's a whole host of new insurances out there. There is obviously family cover. I have it. Travel with the family, you definitely need that one, as it says then covers everybody in your family. And there is also pregnancy cover. If you're pregnant and you're traveling, you might want to look into this. So there's a whole host of different insurances. Don't just feel when you go in and you're booking and you're finding your travel insurance, don't just click on the one that's the cheapest and you think that will cover you. Make sure you know the type that you're purchasing so you purchase the right one that should cover you should anything go wrong. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and see you tomorrow for more travel tips.